last week, Merv spoke about it briefly in the sense of he said that it kept on popping up and he was a choice between this program and Jupiter's Legacy, which we'll touch on in a little bit, which was Shadow and Bone on Netflix. It is a 8-part series and it's exclusive on Netflix. And it was based on 2 books, I think, this series, which was Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows. And yeah, Merv, talk to us.
Oh man, yeah, this series, like, it's a good watch. It gave me that sort of what's that thing we was watching before on BBC?
His Dark Materials.
Yeah. His Dark Materials mixed with The Last Airbender, like Avatar and stuff. Like so briefly, like, yeah, it's about you've got these different set of people. What are they called again? Grecians, basically, innit? That they can do all this, like
science and sorcery and stuff.
Yeah, like different elements like water, ice, fire, earth, I think maybe some as well. But there's like a legendary Geisha, which is the Sun Summoner. And I think there's the what's that dark thing called again? The
Shadow Fold. It's the Fold.
I've never slept so much watching it. It wasn't boring, but I don't know why.
The Fold.
Yeah, that's it. The Fold. Yeah. Do you know what? For some reason, I was more engaged with this one. I think the episodes were. What it was. Yeah. I think the episodes were long, so I can understand why you felt a bit, because you could feel every episode. They weren't really quick. Yeah. But I don't know. I just found it interesting. But like, yeah, obviously, so this Sun Summoner, which is Alina Starkov.
Yeah.
Like, she's she's gonna kind of bridge everything together in it, like be the savior. But the general, the one that's played by, what's his name, Ben Barnes, like, kind of just lures her in it, basically, just tries to sweeten her up, sort of thing.
The one with multiple names.
Yeah.
General Kurgan, Alexander, the Darkling, he had bare names. Yeah. But obviously you find out why he's got bare names.
Yeah. Basically, he's living his Dorian Gray life again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. But no, I'm interested to see a second season if they bring it out.
Yeah, I believe there's a few books. I believe there's quite a few books.
Yeah.
So how did he create that? Because I saw when he created that war, the darkness.
The Fold.
The Fold, yeah. So he created it, but he doesn't know how he created it. It just came out of him from I don't know, anger or something, because his healer died, right? And then he got passionate and he
yeah.
I mean, I didn't quite understand, you know what I mean? The Fold, like, what is it? What's the Fold? How did it come? What's it about? Like, you know, to me, there was I thought, because I fell asleep at some parts, I didn't quite get it, you know what I mean? Can you explain it, please?
See the Fold bit. I don't know. Look, the thing is, now that you say it, I'm like, actually, did he create it because of that? Because when his healer died and he did get angry, he did get emotional. Now I'm thinking, did that bit actually come from him? Like,
but wasn't the Fold? The Fold was because I'm sure he needs to get all of the different elements.
Yeah,
that was one of his things. He needs to get all of the elements. Yeah, and there was one that he couldn't get, which is the sun one, and that is literally the one that he was waiting for.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it did talk about why the Fold was there, or you just knew that you had to cross the Fold to get to the other side, basically.
Yeah.
And he basically created the Fold, and the monsters that was inside the Fold was all his doing.
Yeah.
And there was different people, because obviously there was a war between the different clansmen,
different factions,
different factions. There was like a war. And basically they were all trying to get all of the Grecians together, and they could do their thing and all this kind of stuff. He had healers that could do stuff, and basically he was just trying to get ultimate power. But then his mum was trying to not be ultimate powerish. It was a bit, to be honest, it was very much like his Dark Materials.
Yeah.
And when you sent us a trailer, I said, I ain't gonna watch this. Yeah. Then there was nothing else on. I said, no, I'm definitely gonna watch this, because I'm not going to be sitting there not knowing what to say. So I did watch it, and I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
More than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, same here. I thought from the first one, I thought maybe this ain't me. I was going to just turn it off, but I thought no, actually, it's getting quite interesting.
And the episodes were long. The episode,
yeah,
about an hour, almost 40-something minutes.
Yeah,
episode, whatever. So it was a little bit. But yeah, it was good. Rich, you didn't watch, did you?
No.
Fair enough.
I did like the action scenes though. I think they were good.
Like, yeah, that's so good. Yeah,
there were some good fights. I thought.
So you know those the Three Musketeers, the one that's good with the guns, the Knife Woman, and then the other one.
Yeah.
The Crows.
So their main aim was to kidnap the girl, right? That was
Elena
it.
Starkov, because they were going to get paid $1 million, whatever the money, the currency they use. So basically, they were just doing a job. They was going to get paid $1 million or whatever it was to go and get her. They weren't asking no questions. They didn't know why. They just knew they needed to go and get her.
Yeah, like it.
But I like when they set my man up, when she said, when they made my man go in to create the door, go into the room to kill my girl. And then Elena Starkov, but it was a copy of Elena Starkov.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
And then they just set him up, and they just kicked her out. I said, "Yeah, you lot are sick. They're sick." But again, like I said, I think in the book order, the Six of the Crows is a separate book. So I think it mainly they've merged the two stories together.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've kind of merged the stories, because I think in the order of books, it's not that same way.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder if that's because they needed to make it a little bit longer or something. Like
possibly.
Maybe. Yeah. It worked.
Yeah, because I think there's also a book called Grisha Trilogy. I think it's the Grisha Trilogy, the Six of Crows, and there's another book called The Crooked Kingdom. But yeah, you know that once they get a book, they just keep on. They've opened the world.
So Nate, it reminded me of as well, Merv, a little bit Castlevania. Just I don't know why. There's parts of it that just reminded me a little bit.
I see why you say that. Yeah,
it's a little bit.
Yeah. Big series, by the way. Big
series. Yeah, sick. Yeah.
Never watched it before. But yeah, no, I think, like I said, I enjoyed it. I think it's people came around the house on Saturday and they said, "Oh yeah, I've watched it. It's all right." I thought it was decent. It was all right. It was an all right show. It was an all right show, and that's called Shadow and Bone. That's exclusively on Netflix. The runtime's 45 to 58 minutes. So yeah, look forward to seeing series 2 if that comes out.